What's good, everyone? My name is Sonic, and first I'd like to wish you a Happy New Year. Now, we're back today with another gameplay analysis, but this time we're doing something a little bit different. If you've watched this channel or you know anything about me, then you'll know that I pretty much exclusively play Duos mode because it's the best way to play this game. It's most fun. But I had to give solos a try again before the end of the year. This is probably the first time I played solos in Season 2 in general, actually, and it was on the last day. This is like the last game I played of 2022. So I figured, I'll give it a try again. It's been a while. Maybe things have changed a little bit. And see if we can get a win here, of course. Always nice to win the last games of the year. So, starting out, of course, we're going to be looting, but then I get attacked immediately. Fortunately, I thought this was a bot originally, but I just, that's why I threw out the punch right away. It's a little bit risky, but he had ran up to me for quite a while, and that's why he got stunned right away. So this time, I got quite a bit of damage on him. He ended up getting away because he landed on the edge, and I'm okay with that. I'm just going to let him go. I'd rather spend my time looting at the beginning of the game to make sure I get everything that I need. The damage that I did to him gave me a bombastic perk, which is fantastic. It's one of the better perks, and you'll see that I just barely got missed by a vicious starfish. And I'm just going to leave him alone too. I think getting your stats at the beginning are the most important. Since I had the football, I just threw that at the guy for the extra perk damage, and I'm going to keep going, picking up weapons. I like to carry the weapons, usually my first slot here. And that fortunately was a bot, so they didn't attack me. You notice here though, I didn't hit with the first hit of the club, I hit only with the second one. And if you do that, then you're able to hit them again with the clubs. And if you have a better club than the putter, then you'd be able to still launch them off in the air for maximum damage. So made quick work of that bot. That's pretty good. I got another perk, actually 2 perks from it. And already have most of the stats that I want for this game. Immediately come across someone else, gonna Irish whip them there so I can make sure that I get the corner splat. Did the extra charge chop there by accident since I already did that previously in the combo. You can only add 1 of those per combo, so it's something to remember. I didn't at the time and I got punished for it. Had to pop super there just to make sure I wasn't gonna take the hit. He popped super as well, which didn't work out the best for me. But you'll notice that when he did it originally, I didn't jump immediately. I just stood there and blocked because you can react to someone popping super and activating super right in front of you. So if someone does that, the best thing you can do is not panic and just wait there and react to it. Now at this point, I didn't have a lot of health. Someone else took on the fight with that guy. So I just run away. There's no shame in running away. It's a BR. If you die, you go back to the lobby. If you if you don't die, you can keep playing and potentially win the game. So when things aren't going well, especially if you have like a decent amount of health left, it's probably best to just run. Went into the octagon, got a couple of moves. I replaced a purple move, the the tackle anyway move. Replace that with a chokeslam because chokeslam, yeah, it does a lot less damage, but it's a heck of a lot faster. And in this kind of game, when you're playing against real people, some people do pretty well with tackles, but I don't really have much luck with them anymore. I'd rather use the fast move and damage people's stamina because people still aren't taking much in terms of stamina pods. This, I believe, is another bot. Fortunately, took them down quickly. Get the rest of my stats here. Like, there's so much chicken around, which is pretty great, and other health items. So switching up my moves pretty regularly in this game till I find the ones that I like more. Bionic uppercut is a great move because you can cancel it with dodge into basic grab, which is pretty good. I didn't hit him the extra time on the corner there because I was able to get the bounce off the top of the bounce pad. Unfortunately, finished off that bot too. I do notice that, bots, there's a lot of them still, unfortunately, in the solo games that I was playing. But granted, I was playing this game at probably like 3 a.m. So it was very late. A lot of people are probably also going to bed. Funny here, I don't know if these were both bots, they were both fighting, but I just took care of them. They both had very low life. And yeah, so along the lines of bots, I hope in the future they can make them a little bit more strong, I guess, a little bit more dangerous in a sense. And all these times I just got them very quickly, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, even if they were a bit better. You see there was a glitched person standing back there. That was kind of weird. I'm gonna walk past these people originally because, you know, they were fighting. I didn't have much of a reason to get involved. But I do have all my stats. I see that the fight broke up and now it's not a third party case. I can just chase him up and get him downed pretty quickly too. Since he's downed, I want to follow that up, but I guess there's a lot of other people here too. Not sure why that person fell backwards instead of getting splat, but you'll see I knew the person was behind me there. Even though I downed them, I still jumped out of the way and I go to pick up another item here. Like if it's a three-way fight, I want to have the best opportunity to win it. Weapons have high priority. Even though I do have the uppercut, it gives good priority too. But I'd rather have that, and if I can hit people with it, it's gonna stun them a bit too. So I did hit them there with it, but they ended up falling off the edge somehow. That was a little odd. But this person, since they broke up my previous combo, they were third partying me when I was comboing someone else. Now I've got a grudge, so I'm going to try to just take them out of the game probably too. Picking up weapons to throw them at people who are climbing to get away from you, it's a great move. You should always carry weapons when you can. Usually I would have a weapon in my first slot instead of the full chickens, but I guess I just went full health here for whatever reason. And I found enough garbage cans to make up for that anyway. But always carry a weapon around, throw them at people when you can, especially if they're running away from you and you know they're low health. Here I went for first hit, didn't connect unfortunately. I was able to, wow, sorry, I just hit off the wall, got hit off the wall, ran past this person. I figure, oh no, sorry, I got Diamond Crusher by then. That took up most of my health. They came out from me and missed me. They might have had Dolphin Dive or something, but at this point too, I'm at 25% health. I'm going to get out of this fight, use the time and the space that I made to gain some health back. Using the chicken, I mean in this case it's a good thing I carried so much because I'm going to use probably 2 of them or almost 2 of them right away. Now I have room for a weapon as well if I find one. And I can also use powders to heal myself at that point. So I just use that one to top up the rest of my health. There's no reason not to. There's still other health items around, so I can carry them if I need to, which I did. Carry mousels for later because having super in a solos game is just absolutely key. Like you pretty much need to have that both to save yourself and to do maximum damage, so I'm carrying that around for now. Tried to grab him off the wall there. It was pretty close. I guess he must have dodged at the end, so I'll grab another trash can. Whenever I can, I like to make sure I stay hydrated and take the energy or stamina pod, or not pods there. Sorry, I don't use stamina pods. Who does? Always skip Legger Day. Yeah, I always like to pick up those ones off the ground because having the extra stamina is of course fantastic. It's great, and even though it's only temporary, but having it recover very fast is key. So always use it when you can. Didn't make too much use out of it this time because I didn't get into a fight until just afterwards, but it doesn't always make sense to be the third party. Puts yourself in danger too. So this guy, you know, I could have kept fighting him under there, but that's just a really bad spot, mostly for visibility, so I decided, you know, it's not worth it because I can't see anyone who's coming from any other direction. I am covered from the top, which is nice, but if anyone hits me from behind, it's a guaranteed wall splat, so I don't want to stay there. Especially, I think he popped super, so it'd be hard to get away from him in that case. Grabbing the trash can though, having a walk around, seeing if I can find anyone to receive it. You know, if I could go back, I'd probably rename myself the Trash Man in this game. Even though there's a bot with that name already, which is pretty awesome. But now that the sticks are not very good anymore, almost useless, I've started picking up trash cans. They're everywhere for the most part, and they do the exact same job that the stick used to do, plus they do tons of damage in the first place anyway. So this guy was able to combo a little bit, got him down, missed with the trash can, but because he dodged, I was able to hit him once more. There I popped super to keep myself safe. And continue the pressure, I thought, because you know he ended up getting me with a chokeslam there, but you can see his shield was pretty low, so I wanted to keep up pressure because I already hit him a few times. So he got me with the golf club. Fortunately or unfortunately for him, I came back. It didn't go very far, but he wasn't able to combo me off of it, which is nice because he probably wasn't expecting me to come back on that angle either. I followed it up until we've got our 1v1 with the last person here, who was nice enough to leave us alone. Now, I saw him running at me. I figure he's going to either grab me or uppercut me, or sorry, drop kick me, so I'll just throw out the uppercut. Now he knows I have the uppercut, which is unfortunate in some ways, but at the same time I did the damage. But I didn't get the maximum amount of damage from it because I missed the basic grab there. But the odd car bounce for him actually probably saved me from taking a bit more damage. And you'll see I finally used my Musel Shake to get some more super meter back. Because now, especially it's a 1v1, you gotta have super. It's a really big benefit to have super. Now fighting him down there, he seemed like a person who likes to block a lot, so I figure I'm probably not going to gain too much by just staying down there. Like, it's going to be hard to open him up a little bit. And sure enough, I got him to chase me from that and ended up getting a couple hits out of it. So that's a fair bit of damage. Unfortunately, it kept me on the top and made him land on the bottom, so I couldn't get a follow-up uppercut. But I'll chase him around still for, you know, just to keep on the pressure. So he did hit me there, but using the dodge made him lose so much stamina. You'll notice I recognized that he had low shields, and I was able to do the 3-hit combo to break the shield, since the last one does quite a bit. And at this point, I just threw him out of the ring. No need to fight. I don't know how much health he had left, but it doesn't matter when your ring timer is out. So that was my last game of 2022. Glad I got the win. I went to bed immediately after that, feeling pretty good. And I hope you also had a great holiday season, and I'll see you in the next video.